What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with another one. So I know you guys heard about Olympic silver medalist, superstar boxer, three-division world champion, former unified super featherweight, and reigning WBC lightweight world champion superstar Shakur Stevenson not being the main event for a fight he's been chasing for an extremely long time against undefeated Mexican superstar title contender William Zepeda for their showdown July 12th in New York. With that said, Hamza Shiraz, who's moving up in weight, is going to take on Puerto Rican superstar title contender Edgar Berlanga as the main event. This is what's being reported, right? That's going to be the main event. Edgar Berlanga versus Hamza Shiraz. And that's bizarre. Seeing as though Hamza Shiraz come off a bad performance against Carlos Adames, which I thought he actually lost. And Edgar Berlanga is essentially coming off of a loss himself to Canelo Alvarez. Now, Edgar Berlanga did have a stopgap fight against a guy who looked like he was a sanitation worker, got off the couch, and just decided to participate in boxing, wasn't in shape, and Edgar Berlanga knocked him out in the first round just to satisfy his last fight with his deal with Matchroom and Eddie Hearn. That don't count. So he's coming off a loss, and arguably Hamza Shiraz is coming off a loss. Okay? With that said, you got a mega fight. Is it a super fight? No. But for the sport of boxing, it's a big deal. Shakur versus William Zepeda, two undefeated fighters. And it's the co-main event. Now it's going to be in New York. Edgar Berlanga is from Brooklyn. He represents the city of New York. And the city of New York is definitely going to come out and show out for him. And Shakur is from the tri-state area. He's from Newark, New Jersey, right across the pond, right? So why is Shakur not being the main event for what's more important fight and a better fight? His Excellency Turki Alalshiekh has a lot of favors for Hamza Shiraz or Shiraz. I keep saying Hamza Shiraz. I don't know why. But it's Hamza Shiraz. I don't know why I keep saying that. Pardon me. I stand corrected. I keep saying Hamza Shiraz. I don't know why. But it's Shiraz. With that said, they're going to be the main event. But guess what? I just got word that Turki Alalshiekh is going to make sure. Now, Shakur Stevenson has left Eddie Hearn, and he signed with Lou DiBella. So guess what? His Excellency Turki Alalshiekh is going to compensate Shakur Stevenson according to what I've been told and the reports I've been told. Guaranteeing him, get this, a whopping $6 million for the fight with William Zepeda. They're guaranteeing Shakur Stevenson, according to what I've been told, a whopping $6 million for the fight with William Zepeda to compensate him for, one, not being the main event. And as Shakur Stevenson said, he had misunderstandings with His Excellency Turki Alalshiekh, who, again, as I told you guys, him and Eddie Hearn seem to be at odds. They're paying Shakur Stevenson for his services. He wasn't happy initially. Shakur Stevenson told you that Eddie Hearn, Turki Alalshiekh promised him a certain number for the William Zepeda fight, but then the number changed because the fight wasn't going to take place in Saudi Arabia, and Turki was basing it off of if he fights in Saudi Arabia, he'll get a specific number. If he fights in the States, it's going to be a different number. That's what Eddie Hearn stated. Shakur went on social media and went at Turki and said he didn't stick to his word And now the fight going to happen anyway, so on and so forth. Then he apologized and said it was a misunderstanding. And from what I'm being told, they're going to compensate Shakur Stevenson and give him a whopping guaranteed $6 million for this fight with William Zepeda. That's more of a guarantee than Tank Davis got. That's more of a guarantee than any other fighter's getting. Now, Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney is set to make some massive guarantees for their fights. That's supposed to be bigger. But Shakur Stevenson is getting compensated, people. That's why he ain't complaining. And it's still a debate. They're still having conversations if they want to switch and have Shakur as the main event. So it's still a possibility Shakur can be the main event from what I'm being told. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out, man. But that's all I got for y'all. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. It's your boy Blue signing off. I'm gone. Peace.